It's a lot different than high school, but the good thing about college, when I first came to college, was that I could start over. If you think that maybe your grade point average wasn't the greatest, or something you wanted to really start, when I came to college, I thought it's a whole new slate. You can really start over again, but it is busy. Especially being a music major, there's a lot of hours you have to put in with not only with the academics, but with practicing, performing, rehearsals.
That's where you grow, though, the amount of time you spend. You have classes usually in the morning, a few in the afternoon, then ensemble rehearsals in the afternoon, and then in the evening it's all yours if you don't have another ensemble performance for some special occasion or something, a rehearsal. Then that's your time to practice, study, get in the music library and sit down with some reference books and find out what you need to find out for a music history course or a paper or something like that.
In a college situation, there's going to be a lot of information, so much information is thrown at you that sometimes it's difficult to sort it all out.
But it's very rewarding. I mean, it's not always work and stress and things, but there's a lot of good things, of course. You got to really love music.
I wanted to originally be an occupational therapist, and my family, everybody's in music, so everybody said, no, you have to be in music, because music is the backbone of our family, and that's what everybody said. So I said, well, how about music therapy? So I'm still doing my therapy, and I'm still working with children with disabilities, well, with or without, but I'm still using my music, which is my training, and that's what I do well. So I was able to combine them both and still be able to make a difference. I mean, I feel my purpose in my life is to make a difference in somebody's life. Even if it's just one person, I'm going to be there to help that person better him or herself somehow. And now with the music therapy, I have the chance to do that. And since I sing jazz, what better place to be? I can study music therapy, but I can also do jazz. And I auditioned, and I'm a singer for the jazz band, so it's been great.
You'll be singing
Ohio University is probably one of the best kept secrets in Ohio. It's absolutely beautiful. All these hills around, it's just gorgeous.
Oh, gorgeous campus. I think when I came to audition here, the first thing I said was, oh, it's beautiful. And when I first visited, it was the only campus that I visited that actually made me feel like I was, it sounds corny, but at home. You know, it was a really neat feeling, because there were some other schools I visited and they were just kind of cold and kind of ugly. And you come here and there's these trees and these hills and everything is, and especially in the spring with the flowers, it's just gorgeous.
The campus is one of the most beautiful campuses, I think, anywhere.
One of the best things that OU has going for it is that it's in a small community, but there's also so many things to do with 18, 20,000 students here. There is never a dull moment, but at the same time you don't feel like you get lost in all these numbers because it's such a small community.
And as far as being safe, Athens is. It's safe. I don't feel really afraid about walking by myself at night.
It's a very safe community. I live about a mile away, and I walk home at evenings after rehearsals, and I'm never worried about anything.
I could leave my apartment door open and be fine. I walk 3 miles on the bike path at night and feel very comfortable.
The whole campus itself is wonderful, and everything is in walking distance.
It's not too big, but you know, again, it's not too small. I like it so much I'm planning to stay in this area. So it's just beautiful.
That's another thing. The facilities here are wonderful. There's plenty of place to practice, to be by yourself if you need to be. It's one of the best facilities I've seen in the state of Ohio.
The practice rooms are fabulous. There are plenty of rooms. You don't have trouble finding a room to practice. There's a good piano technician, so the pianos are in tune. If you have a problem with one, you can go down.
I think this building is great.
We have a recital hall that's nice and more auditorium, which seats 3,000 or so. So we have our rehearsal space and classrooms, and the professor studios are big enough that you don't feel like you're just crammed into an office with your teacher and they're telling you to do your scales over and over again. It's a comfortable feeling. You feel relaxed when you go for a lesson or something like that.
The library is another good thing here. The music library is very good. There's very good staff in there. Sometimes you take that for granted. Not only the music library, but Alden Library, the main library. Get whatever you need. Very good history department here. Lots of people in your field all around you every day. Any information that you need is at your fingertips. You know where to go and you know where to find it.
I think the interaction in our school music is incredible. I don't think there's any other major where you get to be one-on-one with the professor at least an hour a week, if not more, usually more.
And it goes with not only like the vocal teachers, but with all the instrumental teachers also. I feel that I could go to them at any moment and talk to them about anything.
The faculty here is great. I mean, they're more than willing to give you as much time as you need. Whether you just stop them in the hallway or actually go to their office and sit down and talk with them. Some will go out to lunch with you if you need to, or they're extremely friendly.
It's really kind of healthy relationships here, very friendly, and it's very nice, very refreshing.
You're able to have a lot of one-on-one contact with a lot of these internationally and nationally known woodwind people, faculty in brass, percussion, all in across the whole gamut. Your one-on-one experience with them, any questions that you have. Many times I've gone to them, they've been more than happy to help me out or show me where to find information. That's the thing that I think is one of the best things about this university.
not a huge school of music, so we are friends in ensembles and outside of ensembles, as well as class. They have study sessions together and things like that, so everyone knows everyone else, and I think that sort of helps the whole atmosphere of our school of music and what we have here.
Yes, I'm in Phi Mi Alpha Sinfonia. That group is very strong here at Ohio University. That group and Sigma Alpha Iota is the sorority, and we do lots of activities. And I think that's one of the reasons why the School of Music is so close. A lot of the students here at Ohio University, the School of Music, will back each other. They're real close to each other. Everybody goes to everybody's concerts and helps them out with all kinds of rehearsals or just sharing things. And Phi Mi Alpha really helps that, because I mean, there's 50 guys that know each other and are going for this one goal of music.
But in the School of Music, they care. You know, if you're not in class, you could get a call from your teacher saying, you know, what's going on, or, you know, and I've made some really close friendships here in this school. And you know, if one of my friends is in a class that morning, we'll call them and say, you know, are you okay? Are you sick? What's going on?
The sixth floor. Well, the sixth floor is basically one big happy family. Everybody's up there practicing all day long. We basically live in the School of Music. That's where we hang out all day long, practicing or just sitting around talking to one another about social events or, you know, whatever, sharing notes or whatever. It's one big happy family. Sometimes we always make jokes that it's kind of like high school, because there's lockers up there and everybody's up there all the time. You see everybody every day, but it's a good thing. So it's enjoyable. It's a good time.
I decided to double major in music education and music therapy because I couldn't decide which one I'd rather do. So I figured along the way I'd decide one way or another, and I didn't. So I just stuck with them both, and it's been difficult, but I've had a lot of support. Both of the programs are really flexible in allowing you to do that, because basically when I graduate from here, I'll be certified as a music educator K through 12, and also as a music therapist once I take my boards and go on my internship. And that's going to make me a very credible person, I feel, when I graduate. I've had to go 2 summer quarters, which has been a really wonderful experience, because the summer quarters here are just great, because the professors are really laid back, and there's not as many students here, and you get a lot more personal attention, even outside of the School of Music. So 4 years, I made it, almost. I still have another year left, so.
Getting a degree from Ohio University and the School of Music here really propelled me quickly into the job market. I had a lot of interviews, and the reputation of the School of Music at Ohio University, I know it's growing even now, and even 10 years ago, just a great reputation, and made things a little bit easier, if it can be easy when one is applying for work. But it was great to have that certificate from this university.
I decided to come back to Ohio University for grad school. They prepared me immensely for the real world. I taught K through 12, and it was a big job, and I felt totally prepared to be there in that situation.
I'm as prepared as any college experience could give me. I'm ready to go.
As far as picking OU School of Music, I think I wouldn't trade it for anything. I feel very fortunate.
This is a fabulous school, and I don't think I would have chosen a different place given the chance.
The opportunities here, I'm gonna miss.
I'll miss the training and the closeness, because it's really nice around here. It's really nice.
My friends. I'm not one that makes that many friends. And here, I have a lot of friends for the first time, and I have a lot of people that understand me, and that's what I'm going to miss the most.
We have a great school of music.